Hello trainers, welcome back. It's Blue Triceratops back with another Wi-Fi battle, and this is actually another subscriber battle. So I'm going up against subscriber David. He's got a Garchomp in there, he's got a Mega Pidgeot in there, and I'm bringing along the Mono Bug team. Bug types obviously being my favorite, so if you do come up against me, please don't bring 6 fire types. No, I mean, do so if you like, it'll be fun. So I have Armaldo lead, he's got Galvantula lead. I use both of these on my team, so I know what Galvantula is going to do. It's going to set up Sticky Web that's obviously going to drop my speed every time I swap a Pokemon in, but I lead with Stealth Rocks that I wanted and got them on his side. So we both start off with hazards, and thankfully I go for the Stone Edge. He drops down all the way, he winds up on the Focus Sash, so he's on 1 HP, fires back with the Thunder, but I'm not too worried about that because this Armaldo is invested into both HP and special defense, the idea being that in the sunlight it can survive Fire Blast from a Charizard and be able to hit back with a Stone Edge. So I have managed to Rapid Spin on a 1 HP opponent. That knocks out the opponent because, well, Rapid Spin's weak, but the minimum amount of damage you can do in this game is 1 HP, so you'll always take down an opponent on 1 HP. So now my opponent has a Scrafty in, and I think that's cool because these things can run a couple different sets, and this one is in fact a Dragon Dance user. So I'm like, okay, this could get very out of hand very quickly, so I'm going to remove its leftovers, and I realize he's going to set up on me. And there's not much I can do with this Armaldo, especially if there's the chance that I'm going to get paralyzed. So I have to make a switch coming up here. I try throwing out an attack, it's not going to do anything, especially if this Scrafty has Drain Punch, which is very likely. So I decide, screw it, I'll go into Dustox. I need something that can take the hit, and this one is actually a Protect, Iron Defense, Black Sludge, Moonlight Dustox. It has Toxic as well, so the idea is you Toxic your opponent, you spam Protect, you store up HP, you've got Iron Defense so that you can get +2 on your defense very quickly, and this is a Moxie Scrafty, so I've almost lost count at this point. It has +3, +4 attack at this point, but it isn't that fast, so I bring in Beedrill. I know what I have to do, and if you don't know at home, here's a quick rundown. You go for Protect on turn 1 because Beedrill is not a very fast Pokemon, but Mega Beedrill is, and speed doesn't become a thing until the very start of a turn. So Mega Evolving comes in after the speed has already been decided by the game. So if you have a Pokemon like Mega Pidgeot or like Mega Beedrill that gains a lot of speed, it's not until its second turn in battle that it's going to have that speed advantage over your opponent. So going for Protect turn 1 allows you to safely stall out turn 1, come into turn 2 with a massive speed advantage, and obviously be able to do what you want. So Poison Jab is able to one-hit both the Scrafty and the Pidgeot after Stealth Rock's damage, and now in comes a Porygon Z. So I know these things are fast. I didn't think this was going to be a choice Scarfed Porygon Z, so I didn't make a swap out. In fact, I stayed in, I called the bluff, went for another Poison Jab. That's 3 down. 3 for this little Beedrill. So now he goes into a Garchomp, and these things are generally quite bulky. They can have Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, HP investment and defense investment, or they can be a Life Orb offensive set, or they can have mixed special attacks with a Fire Blast in there so that they can take out Ferrothorn and Scizor. There is so much variation with the Garchomp that it's hard to predict sometimes. So I decide if I'm going to let something deal with this, I'm just going to swap into Escavalier. I'll bring in Escavalier, I'll let this thing take a little bit of a hit for it, try to weaken down the Garchomp. Now when I swap back in with Beedrill, I'll be able to go for a U-turn and take this thing out no problem, or straight up Poison Jab it. The idea is I just wanted to be able to weaken this Garchomp, and it did turn out to be a Life Orb one, which makes it all that much easier to be able to bring its HP back down. There's the Poison Jab that I needed, and that's a 4th knockout for the Mega Beedrill. So I believe my opponent only has 1 left at this point. It is in fact Leafeon, and poor little Leafeon, one of the least seen of the EV evolutions. Unfairly too, I actually quite like it. It is not going to be eating any Poison Jabs from a Mega Beedrill, unfortunately. So thanks for the battle, David. and I hope to see you again on the Wi-Fi. And yeah, if anyone else is interested in having Wi-Fi battles with myself or any others, feel free to exchange info in the comments down below. And if you have any battle replays you would like to see featured, you can always submit the battle replay codes to me. I will have a look at them, cast them, and have you featured on the channel. So thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you later for more Wi-Fi battle content and for more giveaways coming up in the near future. And at the time of posting this video, there are still 6 IV Lopunny and Dittos, so be sure to head over to their videos on the channel and have a look at those and get them. Why not? All the best, folks. Bye bye.